There aren't that many celebrity figures who I have looked up to and who have influenced me in my work as much as Anthony Bourdain has. In fact, when I made my first ever travel vlogs, I based them on Anthony's presenting and the places he went and the type of style that he presented his documentaries. His style was pure and endearing, and it just made us want to go to all the places he went to, meet all the people he met, and explore the world. Food, after all, is something that we all eat and we can all share, but we don't all watch cooking programs. We don't all watch programs about food. But Anthony Bourdain made us all have an interest in food in a way that nobody else could have ever done. Matching food and travel in a way that made us all interested in the food that we eat and the places that we eat it. He showed us what it truly meant to be a traveller. Because when we travel, what do? We want to eat. We want to eat well. We want to eat the local food. And it was this simple concept of travel and food that kind of got me interested in travel documentaries in the first place. And it's crazy to think, but whenever I go traveling nowadays, the first thing I do is I go into YouTube and I type in the name of the city and then I type in Anthony Bourdain's name to see if he had been there first and what he had to say about the place and his recommendations. So when I heard the news that he had died, I was absolutely devastated.
We have some terribly sad news to report this morning. World-renowned chef, best-selling author, award-winning host of Parts Unknown, and our friend, Anthony Bourdain, has died.
So I've come here to New York, the restaurant where he cooked as a chef here in New York City, to pay my respect and to remember a really great man. While Anthony Bourdain might not be here anymore, his spirit definitely lives on and will live on for a very long time to come. People will be following his advice for years to come around the world. And I was thinking, since I'm here in New York City, his home city, the place where he did so much in his career, why don't I follow his advice for New York City?
What are we the best at? What do we have that you definitely do not have? I'll tell you, we have good deli. We have better deli than you. Or Katzs, I get myself a good pastrami sandwich on rye with some sour pickles, a Dr. Brown's cream soda.
And it is this video from Anthony Bourdain about New York City that he recorded about a year ago that I am taking my inspiration for today's video. I'm going to be trying his suggestions right here in the city today. One thing I've learned from following his suggestions from traveling around the world and going to a lot of the places he says is that they are usually spot on, and I'm pretty sure he knows this place, New York City, better than most other people in terms of food. I have never in my entire life had a pastrami sandwich, never been to a deli before, so that is a plan. I am going to one of the places he suggested, Katzs, and I'm really excited about that because I am starving right now. Can't wait to get into it. Thank you. Cheers. Okay, so we're at the famous Katzs delicatessen here in New York. Guys, look at the size of the sandwich. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to eat that. There is so much meat on this sandwich. It is literally unbelievable. I'm gonna give it a go though. Wow, this is just meat chaos. Big pickles to go with it as well. How can I describe it? The meat is just really soft and full of flavour. I think I'm going to struggle to eat all of this though because it's like thick. And this here, as Anthony Bourdain recommended as well in the video, Dr. Brown's cream soda. I love cream soda, but we can't find it that easily in the UK, so I'm really excited about this. Cheers. That is delicious. This stuff, and this could get me in big trouble, would give Iron Brew a really close run for its money. I'm not joking. Oh my god, that was good. But, got a confession. I could only eat half of the sandwich. Okay, so I'm back home after that day's eating amazing food here in New York thanks to the advice of Anthony Bourdain. I highly recommend you guys follow his advice wherever you're traveling in the world. If you want good food and go to see good places, do what Anthony Bourdain says to do in all the various cities, and especially here in New York, a city that he was so well known. And guys, listen, I want to read to you one of the quotes by Anthony Bourdain that I really deeply identify with, right? Travel isn't always pretty. It isn't always comfortable. Sometimes it hurts. It even breaks your heart. But that's okay. The journey changes you. It should change you. It leaves marks on your memory, on your consciousness, on your heart, and on your body. You take something with you. Hopefully, you leave something good behind. You know, those words are just so inspiring to me as somebody who loves travel, as somebody who loves adventure and filmmaking and all that type of stuff. And it's just so tragic that somebody as talented, as gifted, and as inspiring as Anthony Bourdain is no longer here. It's a terrible loss, and I just wanted to make today's video and to make it absolutely clear that while I've never suffered depression in my life, in fact, I've had something over the years which is probably the exact opposite of depression, which is anxiety. So I can't totally identify with people with depression. It's not something I've experienced, but I do know that mental health is a problem, and it's something that we should be talking about more, and something that people should be getting a lot more help with. It's such a big issue, and it affects all of us in one way or another, whether that's an anxiety disorder, whether it is depression or whatever else. Anyway, that was today's video, a tribute to Anthony Bourdain, one of my inspirations for what I do in my life. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great night, morning, evening, afternoon, or whatever time of day it is, wherever you are in the world. Take care. Good night.